Welcome to Rom Wills Money Matters. We need black-owned grocery stores. And I've talked about this before, but this is an important thing. A lot of times we talk about black-owned businesses, and we need everything. But I was listening to a local radio station, and I remember what they do because it's a black-owned radio station, and they always promote 3 black businesses a week, so we can circulate the money, right? And I was just sitting back listening, and I'm thinking to myself, wow, these some good businesses. I have no need for their services. I have zero need for their services. Oh, yeah, it would be great. I love to support them, especially if they provide a good service themselves. I would love it. Nothing would make me happier, but I don't need what they have. But Rom got to eat, though. Shoot, Rob need that food. That's the one thing everybody gonna need to eat. And I'm like thinking about it, right? Even during the lockdowns. And you know what? This is so important. I know I've talked about this before, but I gotta stay on this. But even during the lockdowns, grocery stores were still open. Yeah, they made it tough, and they had a counters who could come in, but it was still open. Restaurants, they closed and stuff. And, that's always a good business. But even then, the one common denominator, one business everybody going to use is a grocery store. That's why you can get neighborhoods where you have grocery stores in reasonable walking distance of each other. Like I said, reasonable walking distance. And it's like the reason why people got to eat. Whether it's a grocery store or a convenience store or food at the gas station, something. People got to eat. And when we talk about black business, that's the one business that can explode. Because people got to eat. All you need is good food in there and good customer service. And indeed, there are some people trying to form some grocery stores. There's a few out there, but it's so much room for growth. I mean, especially in many black communities, are food deserts. And what a food desert is, they don't really have grocery stores. Or if they do, it's usually the cheapest, worst food. And it's even there's some science behind, there's some stuff behind it. I can't really get into. I'd have to have references and everything, but let's just say there's those who know that, right? But that's the thing. Now imagine how much. See, think about a black-owned grocery store, and there is one I'm aware of. They trying to build up, and their plan is not just to have the store, but feature black-owned products. See, okay, say hypothetically, right? Hypothetically, someone with $1 million or so dollars, or many millions of dollars, say, okay, I'm gonna start a black-owned grocery store chain. And like I said about business the other week, it don't have to be a situation where they are, it's just black-owned. Anybody can come in there and shop. Indeed, some people can come in there and work. I've known some black businesses that had other people working there. The key word, though, is ownership. And, in a time when, you still have some blacks facing discrimination in hiring and stuff, they know if they don't get a job at one of these places, it ain't discrimination, So, it's a different environment and everything, right? But think about what a black-owned grocery store does, or any grocery store for that matter. Think about why don't we just focus on major grocery stores? What do they have in there? You walk into a grocery store, okay, you got food. How many brands you have in there? A decent-sized grocery store will have thousands of food brands in there. Probably a thousand so individual companies making that food, even the bigger ones. It might be something small in there. Because grocery stores, they'll have the food. They have delis, maybe someplace they making some food, cooking products, everything. Cleaning products, everything. Now, imagine you get just one store like that. And then people can spread their products there. And, even books and stuff. You get books. I mean, you sell so many things. So say you had somebody $1 million. They said, okay, I'm gonna form a nationwide black grocery store chain. All of a sudden, that becomes a place where businesses can create stuff. Somebody creating a juice business, some type of food, somebody creating cleaning products, toilet tissue. Oh, wait, I got to say it properly. Toilet tissue, right? But toilet tissue, right? Everything. It's not just it's not just feeding a community, but it's empowering several businesses. And depending on how they do it, it's a part of the community. It's an important part of the community, because you got some grocery store chains. They got places to gather. They have activities, everything. So a simple grocery store actually empowers people, empowers companies, empowers farms, and it's a place where you could go. It can actually, like, a lot of grocery stores are like anchors in like small strip malls and stuff like that. It actually empowers other businesses because it brings people there. Because anybody smart, if you go to any place that has a well-visited grocery store and you set up a business, as long as you got a good business, you're likely to make money. It empowers so much. And it's something to think about. Now it's tough. From what I've seen, it's tough to do. It's tough to do. But sometimes maybe, hey, start small. I remember years ago when I was still married, my wife would make cookies. And one place, she would make cookies. We were actually making a little bit of money just making cookies. And one of the places that she sold the cookies to, wholesale of course, was a little corner store, black-owned corner store in this neighborhood. And it was a good endeavor. These places are important because any stores like that, and you know what? You can spread grocery stores to like a hardware place or a clothing store, because any type of store like that is a place where you actually empower more businesses. Big businesses like that empower more businesses. And one thing with food isn't the same as buying like clothes online. Yeah, you can buy food online or something, but there's a big difference between ordering something or ordering ingredients for something or just getting in your car and driving 5 minutes to the store and get it, right? And, you're creating jobs, not just in the store. You're creating it in the environment. You feeding the people in the environment. So it goes to even another level. This is very important, very key, right? So, yeah. So this is something that we really need, and it's something to think about, and you know what? It's an idea that should be promoted. Yes, we need all the other businesses and everything, but we really need some black-owned grocery stores. All right? So I'm just putting the energy out there, all right? So anyway, y'all know what to do. Let's go make that money.